Hi, this is Craig, the Information Lab. Just a really quick video to go through a brand new web data connector that I've just published for Tableau that allows you to bring your Office 365 SharePoint data directly down into Tableau for analysis. We're connecting to SharePoint lists, and it can be done with just a couple of clicks. So let's just see an example using some lists that I have built here. An example of, let's say we've got a record of some fake projects that we've created, and against those projects we're tracking, all sorts of tasks that we're doing against them with how much time we spent each day. That can be pulled directly into Tableau using this web data connector. I have used two separate connections right now with a join in here. This is just a limitation with Tableau version 10 beta 3. It can't drag out multiple tables with one single connection. You have to kind of do this join between the two connections. Still a row level join, but it's two separate connections you have to make, whereas hopefully once beta 4 comes out in the final release, we'll be able to just drag multiple tables out here without having to do a separate connection. So the data that's from SharePoint can come down straight into my fake project dashboard, where I've got the 4 projects that I've got planned, and then like a project plan with each task assigned to them, so you can see sort of how tasks are broken down against the planned time span that I was going to be spending on each project. Let's just do a quick update. So let's say that I want to add in a new project. Call it new project, and let's say that's going to start on like the 15th of March, and it's going to take, say, another 8 hours. Okay, so kind of a standard SharePoint use case, and in here I can now refresh the extract for that web data connector. A little quirk sometimes with the beta, seems you have to do a refresh twice. There we go, it's going. And so that's now going to go off to SharePoint. It's going to pull down those two data sources, those two lists, and pull them into Tableau. And what we should see is that new project dropping straight into my dashboard here. Okay, it's done. We see we now have new project with 8 hours assigned, and it's going to start on the 15th of March. So that's one use case. Let's see another one with the connector use from scratch. So I'm just going to add a new connection, go to the web data connector, and the SharePoint connector, which is at data.theinformationlab.co.uk/sharepoint.html. I need to put in the base URL of my SharePoint instance. So this is basically the first bit of the URL of your Office 365 SharePoint. So in this case, it's going to be https://infolabuk.sharepoint.com. And to save typing, I'm just going to go in here and copy that out and paste it in. Hit get data. Tableau is going to go off and see if I'm already signed into Office 365, which I am, so it's just let me straight in. It might present you with the login screen if it finds that you're not authenticated just yet. Here's all my SharePoint lists, and let's say we're trying to replace Excel use within the organization. Well, hopefully someone's been helpful and put Superstore on SharePoint for me. I can just drag that out, and now I have Tableau's Superstore sales demo dataset in SharePoint, and now ironically pulled right back down into Tableau. Alright, and there's Superstore straight from SharePoint list into Tableau via the new web data connector. So it's published now. If you've got Office 365 in SharePoint, give it a go. Again, data.theinformationlab.co.uk/sharepoint.html. Thanks for listening.